put some roots in Ohio. And then the dream is.
Bharat, this is very thoughtful, and I think you're giving back.
The baseball bowling machine, but you need for cricket because speaking about the academies, we have coaches coming from both trained with Chennai Super Kings, Super Kings Academy.
So, Bharat, I think re-echoing what I just said earlier, this is a very thoughtful and long-term, giving back to the community perspective that you and Vinay and many others, I'm sure, behind the scene have put together. And I wish you guys all the success with this model because I think this is exactly what we need to help grow the community. Cricket is not only passion and it's not only a sport, it's actually a culture that we all grew up with together back home, like whether it's India, Pakistan, South Asia, or Africa, or even like as far as Far East Asia and Australia and Europe. It is the second largest sports in the world, and we all know that cricket after 130 years in 2028 will officially be back.
I know,
Sports
very excited.
Yeah, so I
And
think
LA, yeah, super excited.
So I think all the ingredients and all the pointers are in the right direction, especially you taking the initiative. You have a lot of respect, you have a lot of regards in the local cricket. Not only recently, but for decades. You and I remember the first game we played together with CCC was back in Dayton in 1999. I think that was probably your first game, if you don't remember. But it was just a friendly game, but we had a great fun. I remember that memory very freshly. But again, thank you for taking the command on this initiative. And again, thank you for your support and guidance and leadership. And really, helping us all come together and serve a sports that we are all passionate about. I cannot say how happy I am to be here because this has been a long-standing dream that you have made it realized for all of us. Now, I know there are a lot of different aspects that we want to talk about from a perspective of growth, entrepreneurship, and how we can bring the investments into cricket as well. I know we have talked on different occasions that Ohio serves as a very unique geography in the 50 states of America. In many larger NFL cities like LA, Houston, Dallas, New York, Philadelphia, cricket has its roots over many decades and many centuries. I was just reading up some of the historical evidence of cricket. The first actual national match of 2 days was played between US and France.
Yes, I know.
Yeah, you remember? Yeah. This was back in 1860s. So cricket roots back into America, but unfortunately with baseball on the rise and the football on the rise, cricket has taken a little bit demising, efforts, but now it's bouncing back.
Yeah.
The world is becoming more globalized village, and cricket is the second largest playing sports in the world. So from that aspect, I think with the community footprint that's growing in Ohio, specifically in Central Ohio, and we can all talk about it because we all have been here for at least 20, 30 years, and we all know how the different aspects of ethnicities as well as community traditions are growing. And wherever the first generation immigrants coming from all those corridors that have passion about cricket are coming to Ohio, they are bringing cricket with them. So I think this is a very rightful time, and the ways that I feel like we can really make this even to the next level, take this to the next level is by bringing in the local community's engagement. As I said, Ohio has the benefit of having 7 different large-sized cities, like Toledo, Akron, Dayton, Cincinnati, Cleveland, Columbus, and Youngstown. And if you look into all those geographies, cricket is very deeply rooted because there's a massive amount of international population, and the population is in the second or third generation now. And again, as you can see, I've seen the kids over here, and then also at multiple other academies in other states. The kids are very passionate about it. It's a gentleman's sport, and of course, not forbidden for ladies. The ladies can also participate equally.
Absolutely.
So I think that's where we need to focus on. My personal and humble request to both you and all the leadership team and all the folks who are part of this journey is to build a connection with the local schools. Because I think, pickleball, which is a sport that picked up during COVID, I remember playing pickleball back in 2012 and 13 back in Mount Vernon of all the places in Apple Valley. And that used to be a senior sport.
Yeah.
And at that time, nobody knew about pickleball, and we happened to have a lake lot out there, and we just got pulled into with a couple of senior leagues. But during COVID, that sports really picked up. So I think we probably need to bring exposure of cricket into that direction.
Yeah.
I need to hear your perspective that what connectivity you have built already, and how we all can come in and help you make that momentum change.
Yeah, I mean, it's, Ohio is unique for drug. I didn't know that. Thanks for letting me know. That's awesome, interesting. The other thing that is unique here is the cricket space itself. The cricket scene in Columbus is very unique. It's like a small town, but it's comparable from a cricket perspective to the big cities like Dallas or the Bay Area. The MCT, the Midwest Cricket Tournament that we all played in, it started long back. It's played across 3 states and still regarded as one of the top championships to come and win. So it has a high regard in the cricketing circles. So from that perspective, I really wanted to put Columbus on the cricket map, not only from an adult recreational club perspective, which we already have like 50 different clubs that play, but also from a kids, next generation perspective. All right, so this is the event space that we talked about. I mean, so multi-purpose, right? I teach some of my friends kettlebells, and we just did a session there here. When was that? Maybe a week ago. So you can definitely run good fitness sessions. That's one of our plans. We want the kids' parents, after they drop them off at the academy, come here, get fit yourselves, right? It's never too late to start thinking about workout and diet and getting fit. Obviously, we can also rent this out for parties. For corporate events, is a great opportunity for corporates to rent this entire facility, have some setup for food, drinks, and then go down and play.
Excellent.
And at some point, we probably will create a window so they can look out and be able to see follow the game.
Excellent.
How big of a space area is this?
This is 25,000. Yeah,
4,000-5,000 square feet.
Yeah,
Pretty decent there.
Yeah, I don't remember. You can put 2 pickleball courts in here.
Yes.
And it's a measurement. That's my kettlebell, half my kettlebell stash. I have actually it's 1/4. I have 2 times this in my house. So I'm trying to figure out, do it once in my house and then once here. Because these are pretty heavy, you cannot carry them around. So the first time I got them here, the workout was done because I took them off upstairs and I'm like, okay, I'm done.
Yes.
I love this. This is like a really good workout, comparable to the mace workout. Yeah, it's a Russian.
How did you get into it?
Playing cricket, right? I was 35, 40, and then suddenly my back froze up. And then I went to a chiropractor. And that guy said, hey, you're strong, you're playing, but your back, your core is weak. And he suggested this, and I never looked back.
Amazing.
I had a great coach, Andrew. He stopped coaching because he got another job.
Right.
Then he said, hey, you want to buy the belts? I said, yeah.
Bharat coaches, and he coached a team, and they run their sessions.
Train the trainer.
Train the trainer. Yeah.
I would have asked that. I don't know if you're tired, but maybe if you could demo what you can do. I've always been fascinated with the.
So this is it's 18 kg. So it's 40 pounds. This is 35 pounds. This is 50. Yeah, this is a 50-pound bell. So the key here is technique, right? If you go into a gym, you have these weights already stationed. Right? You go in there, you put a pin and it's okay, but how do you get it up there? So to get the weight up to your shoulder, you need to build the leg strength and the core strength. And that's what's missing in the traditional gym. And your shoulders are strong, your chest is strong, but your legs are weak. Or if you do leg presses, your core becomes weak. With the kettlebell, it's unique that it's super heavy, right? But there's a technique where you can actually get it here, and then press it.
Amazing.
This is 50 pounds, but if you use the proper technique, it'll look easy.
Interesting.
Yeah. And then there is a workout called swings. This is
one of the gold standards.
Here comes that.
So that's the swing. We tend to do like 100 of them. About I use a slightly heavier weight than this, but it's an excellent way to. It's a cardiovascular exercise.
So this
Not
has
a strength
been,
exercise.
so this has been your ingredient of success for all these years.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Apart from his diet.
Apart from diet, yes, yes, yeah. Maybe we gotta go to a dinner together and see what he eats. Yeah.
Yes. No, I'm not that much into diet.
So if you see those are the ones
The
that
beans
we-
you're talking about?
Yeah, that went through the wall and reinforced.
Interesting. And you said the whole process took about 2.5 months for you, from design to execution. Yeah, beautiful. I love this, and again, all the best to you folks. I think you're doing the right thing not only for cricket but also for the community.
Yeah.
So we are very much in debt to your vision and to your service. So.
Really appreciate it. Kind words. And looking forward to the partnership. Like I
Thank
know
you.
cricket
Thank
is in
you.
our hearts,
Yes.
and we should definitely collaborate and make this even bigger.
Excellent.
We can,
Excellent.
We have there's an outdoor ground here.
Uh-huh.
There's one pitch. We're still trying to repair that and get it up to snuff.
Do you know what club it belongs to? Or?
This is the same.
Oh, part of the
Yeah. So the owner of this facility is someone that CCC founders. Me and Jack Benjamin.
Okay.
We co-founders of CCC.
Uh-huh.
I know him for a long time.
Right, right.
He played cricket till he was 50, and I always tell him, "You're the role model."
Yes.
So he loves cricket.
Excellent.
And his vision, and we kind of made one of his dreams come true by creating this indoor
Beautiful.
facility.
Beautiful.
He wants us to also help with outdoor.
Excellent.
But there's only one ground here.
Yeah.
And that's where I think the multiple grounds is super key.
Super key.
That's what we can help us get the major minor league people.
Excellent. And as we discussed earlier, we have the right ingredient, the community support, the passion for the youth. And again, the general society's demographic and the social fabric is so diverse that everybody is exposed to cricket.
Mhm.
And thanks to Ohio State University, that brings 60 to 70,000 students every year. Yeah. So there's definitely a lot of those positive things that are already available. And I hope that, as Raja was mentioning from the visual ads, that we need investors to come into and see that the strategical growth plan in this opportunity.
Yeah.
I know it's a slow growing process, but if done right, we have all that it takes to become a MLC city very soon. Thank you to Visual Ads for offering us this opportunity. And Rajabai, you have been doing a great job all around Ohio and Midwest of bringing communities together. It has always touched my heart when I see your work, and of course your better half as well. And thank you, Bharat, and again, Vinay, for making us a small part of this big journey together.
Absolutely. Thank you for coming.
Thank you.
Looking forward to
Thank you.
working with you, collaborating.
Thank you. I appreciate that.